Welcome to Live with Amanda. I'm here to answer a question that's on everybody's mind, which is, will my clients come back? And so there's been a lot of people talking about that they've seen a drop off of their client load, whether it's 25%, 50%, or some people have seen 70 to 80% drop off when they have transitioned to telehealth. And those are alarming numbers. I know people are scared when they see those numbers. They're worried when their revenue is dipping. They're worried that their clients are not going to need them, or that they're going to just sort of get sucked into all of the stress and anxiety and life that is happening, and that they're not going to return. So I am not a psychic. I don't know if your clients will return, but my guess, my educated guess, my hypothesis is that yes, our clients, one, will return, and two, we will see an influx of new clients. And so a couple of things that I want you to really position yourself. I want you to communicate with your clients, okay? I want you to send them emails, send them text messages, however you communicate with them, and let them know you are here for them. Or for them. You don't need to bombard them, but I think that you need to stay in communication with them and let them know the door is always open. If they need an appointment, they can contact you. I think in the first sort of week of this pandemic, a lot of people went into panic mode. They started canceling appointments and they said, I can't deal with this right now. Now we're in the second week, and I'm starting to see people on my Facebook group, my Private Practice Collective, and in other Facebook groups saying, hey, a couple of my clients came back. They said they wanted to do online sessions. They need this support. And so I think it's really important that we know that people are still going to need our support during this time. It might just look different. So a couple of things. People might only need 15-minute check-in. So you might want to put into place something that, you charge a reduced rate for a 15-minute check-in. People might only have 30 minutes to give for therapy right now, and that needs to be okay. Again, you need to figure out a way to make that work for you if that's something that you're willing to do. A lot of people have their children at home. They don't have the time, for instance, to be able to dedicate a full hour like they normally do. They leave their house, they come sit on your couch, and then they leave. They might be being pulled in a lot of different directions. So I think we as therapists right now need to be flexible as to what our clients need and what this looks like. You may want to send out a survey to your clients. Do you need a 15-minute check-in, a 30-minute check-in, or a full hour session? Do you want to move your sessions to bi-weekly? Do you need off hours, right? So our clients might come in times that normally work for their old schedule. With their new schedule, it doesn't work. And so we might have to work on Saturdays or Sundays if you're willing to do that, or early in the mornings or late at nights. I have found with my schedule that the middle of the day, which is normally a time that can be a little iffy, is really open. And so we need to be flexible in what we're offering our clients. And we also need to position ourselves that when the floodgates open back up, that we are ready to take new intakes. So you want to look and make sure your marketing materials are up to date, that your website is up to date, that your availability on whatever platform you book clients is up and running. You want to make sure that you have a system in place for your phone calls that come in. Are you going to be able to check insurance benefits? All of the things that you need to make sure that you are ready to take intake. The intakes will come back. The floodgates will open. People will need therapy. They're going to need to process this. They're going to need to talk about their stress. They're going to need to talk about their anxieties. They're going to need to talk about how to rebuild their businesses, their practices, their lives. People are being impacted by this. And remember Maslow's hierarchy of need. People are really on the low rung right now. Like, are they going to have shelter? Can they pay their rent? Once this passes, we get a stimulus and people start to see, yes, I'm not going to lose my house. They're going to move up the rung on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and they're going to need us more. They're going to need us. Our clients are going to need us. New clients are going to need us, and we need to be there for them. And so that's the message that I have for all of you who are scared, who are worried, that though your revenue might dip now, we want to look at a longer term picture. We don't want to just look at 1 week or 2 weeks. We want to look at quarters and years, okay? And so if you're just new to private practice, I want you to start thinking in terms of quarters and years, not in terms of weeks and months. 1 month doesn't really mean anything in this business. It doesn't mean anything in a lot of businesses. We need to look at quarters. We need to look at averages. So take a look at your first quarter, and then you want to compare it to second quarter. Compare year to year, not just month to month. So I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you are looking for an electronic health record, if you want to track your numbers, if you want to look at revenue, if you want to compare months, you want to compare quarters, you want to compare years, they have wonderful tools integrated right into there so you can track your numbers, you can see where things are at, so you can make decisions around your business, and you can write your notes, send documents to your clients, have them sign things, and they have a wonderful support system in terms of if you need any help, you can pick up the phone and they're there to answer your questions. So a special thank you to our sponsor, TherapyNotes. So transitioning back, make sure in this time, if you have a lull, you're writing blog posts, you're being visible, you're doing Facebook Live, you're doing Instagram Lives, you're doing IGTV, you're making posts, you're setting up all of your systems in place so people can come back to you. Yes, our clients will come back to us. If they need us, new clients will come back to us, and we will build again. We will rise. We are like phoenixes. We will rise from whatever ashes there are. It doesn't feel good right now. It does not feel good to me either, but we can do this. We will rebuild. Okay, or we will begin that building. If you're brand new to private practice, you haven't even started a private practice yet, this is really a great opportunity. This is a good time for you because people are going to need us more than ever. They are going to want our services. And so if you're thinking about going into private practice, this is a wonderful time. So if you have any questions for me about how to start or open a brick and mortar private practice or a telehealth online private practice, send me any questions you have. It's Amanda@AmandaPattersonLMHC.com, and I am happy to answer any questions for you. Okay, everybody, see you soon.